Hey guys, and welcome to our brand new video on my channel. Today I'm showing you guys a cheat for Csgo, which is called Midnight. So I would say I show you how to inject it and how to use it.
Ich sitz an reichen Tischen mit reichen Ischen, reiche Blicke, keine Liebe, wo Geld ist.
Alright guys, once you have purchased Midnight from our partner Real Dudes Inc. and you have already registered yourself an account on the Midnight website, you just need to redeem your key. After you've done that, you need to of course also download Midnight, and after you've done that, you just need to open the midnight.exe file. After you have opened it, you will see the Midnight launcher opening up. Now first of all, you guys will need to log in with your Midnight credentials, but since I have already done that, I am automatically logged in, so I just need to click on CSGO and then on Start It Now. So I would say let's do that, and as you can see, it is downloading everything. Sorry for the misspelling. And as you can see right here, it is starting to inject, and after the process is done, we can simply start CSGO. So I would say let's wait for the process to be done. This takes usually a few seconds, and as you can see, now it should be finished, and now it is already starting Steam. And once Steam has started, you can see now please start CSGO and fight. So I would say let's start Counter-Strike. Alright guys, here we are in the main menu of Csgo, and as you can see, Midnight has already opened itself right here. If you want to manually open or close it, just use the insert key on your keyboard. As you can see, it just opens and closes right here. So yeah, as you can also see, we have a bunch of different sections in this cheat right here. First of all, we have the Aimbot section, then we have the Triggerbot, visuals, champs, radar, player list, miscellaneous, and of course the configurations, where I have already set up some. And yeah, I would say in order to show you all of the functions, I would go into a workshop map first of all, and then we can go into a, I would say, deathmatch round or something. So I would say let's first of all hop into a workshop map. Alright guys, here we are in game, as you can see right here. So I would say let's first of all open up the cheat again and go into the configuration section. And as you can see, we have currently the default config loaded. This means nothing is configured, but as you can see, we already have the visuals like the gems or just a normal Wallhack activated. So this is default by the cheat, which I think is personally very nice, and I didn't change anything at the visuals because I like them how they are right now. So yeah, but I have actually prepared a config for you guys to show you, which would be the video semi-rage config which I made. Link to the configs will of course be in the video description. And yeah, I would say let's load it. And as you can see, there is a big difference between this config and the other one, because we have a wider FOV, and of course as you can see right here, the FOV of the aimbot is very high. This is due to the config being a semi-rage config, as you should have already noticed. And of course this is a config you use against other cheaters, but as you can see, it works quite well. We have a 180 degrees silent aim right now, and I think this is very good. Of course it isn't configured for example an ARC, because I just don't use that weapon, or for example also not for a Galil. but if we take the AK, it is configured for the AK, and we can also tap other people with that. Okay, sometimes it's a bit missing. I don't know why. Maybe it tries to shoot some bots that aren't alive yet, but all in all, it is working. So I would say let's open up the cheat again, go into the aimbot, and as you can see, here we are in the aimbot section. I have just enabled the aimbot itself, didn't configure anything else on here, and just made the settings for the weapons by hand. I would say I just picked up the weapon and made custom settings for them, like you can see right here. P-Silent FOV is turned up fully, as well as the normal FOV, which is, I think, the best you can do for a semi-rage config. I have also configured a bit in the miscellaneous options, like the B-hop, slow walk. You can see we can speed slow walk right here, which is very nice in my opinion. I have also played a bit with the anti-aim. As you can see right here, we are jittering a bit, and of course have a fake. And as you can see at the other options, I have just made all the stuff to the aspect ratio, view model, FOV, etc. So this is also everything working right here. And I didn't change anything else. I think I don't use a Triggerbot. I like to shoot manually by myself. And of course, in the visuals, I have just left everything by default because I really like it, and I think you guys should do it like that too. If you are experienced with configuring cheats, especially in Csgo, you can just make your own config. But if you want to use mine, make sure to check out the video description. And if you want to change the visuals, it's not very hard. You can see you can just go to anime visible and make it like white or red. But this is very, very easy, and I think you don't need to change anything on there. We also have the world options right here, so it's very easy to make a config for visuals. If you want to make a config for aimbot, I would orientate myself at my config, to be honest, because I think it's quite good. It's not the best one. I have just played with the cheat in aimbots. I didn't join any single round, but I think it will perform good. Of course, it's not as good as cheats like OneTap, Neverlose, or even GameSense, which I also own, and I can say it's just the best cheat out there and nothing can top it. But for normal players which aren't able to buy OneTap, or it's just too expensive for them, or who can't get a GameSense invite, I think this is a good cheat to use, and especially for matchmaking is very good. I wouldn't recommend using it in HVH, to be honest, but you can try it. But as you can also see, we cannot hide our anti-aim behind ourselves, like we can not move it. I don't know how to call it right now, but you cannot move it, so your head is permanently visible. So for HVH, it's definitely not the best one. Maybe you can beat cheats like Lucky Charms with it, because they are just trash, but I would still not recommend it. But I also have a legit config, which I will show you right now, or after a few minutes in game, or once we are in a game. But this would be the semi-rage config, which I think is very good, and I could explain you guys some things with it. I didn't play with those options at all. I don't know much about those options either. I'm not good at config making at all, I need to say, but for basic stuff like this semi-rage config, especially in this cheat, I can definitely do that, and I think it's quite good, as you can see right here. Also, if we move, it's not that accurate, but this is normal, and also there are too many players right here, so if we are in game, it should work better. So I would say let's go and load the legit config right now, which is just the video config, I think, right? And as you can see, this is also working, but of course for legit, so it's not that obvious. But I also made it not obvious, if you can say that, because as you can see, there's not any smoothing, but this is how I like to play. And of course, this is also a non-prime account, so it doesn't even matter. So we will face other cheaters in matchmaking anyway. But Okay, sorry for the little cut. I needed to drink something, but yeah, as I said, it doesn't matter on a non-prime account, and you can definitely use that. And if you get banned, you just make a new account. So I would say, let's go into a deathmatch or arms race, I don't know what round, and just test out how the alleged config is going in game. I hope it goes good, because I didn't test it by myself in game, but I think we can adjust some stuff too. But all in all, I would say if you want to get that config, just check out my video description. And if you know how to make your configs by yourself, then just do it, because I think if you know how to make configs, you can make better configs than mine. But yeah, I would say let's go just in game, and yeah, I would say let's hop into a game. Alright guys, before we are hopping in game, I just wanted to let you know that I will go instantly into a speed showcase, since I don't think I need to explain anything more about the cheat, and I think I have already shown you everything you need to know. So you will just see the gameplay. If you're interested in watching it, feel free to do so. If not, then it's also okay. If you want to get that cheat, make sure to check out Real Dudes Inc. And yeah, I would say have fun with that video, and make sure to check out Real Dudes Inc. in order to buy it. Have fun guys.